Hello, this is Pastor Ted McCray from Abundant Life Ministry in Miami, Florida. Just want to bring you a fresh word for life. Today I was just thinking about some things, and what stuck in my mind and personified itself was how fear and faith cannot coexist. Just like oil and water, they tend to fight against each other. Today I just want to speak to you a little bit about fear and a little bit about faith and how it's important that faith must be the dominant factor. When dealing with fear, it's important to speak down fear. There's power in confessing your stand, realizing that spirit of fear is not of God. 2 Timothy really tells us what God has equipped us with to fight and to defeat the enemy. Fear is really nothing more than an evil spirit. 1 John 4:18 says that there is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. We have to understand that it's important for us to make it to the next level. We cannot coexist with fear. We cannot let fear be a part of our baggage. We cannot let fear be a part of our lives. We have to walk out of that and move into our destined place. And the only way that we can do that is through faith. God honors faith, and faith honors God. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things not seen." Faith is the step between promise and assurance. Every blessing, whether it's big or small, is attached to obedience and to sacrifice. The Bible proclaims that obedience is better than sacrifice, but together they produce blessings. Your commitment can either make you or break you, but either way, it's going to define you. You tell me what you're committed to, and I'll tell you what you'll be able to become. Whenever you have committed to faith, your life will be filled, and it will become faithful. Where there's faith, fear cannot abide. Just listen to some of the contrast between fear and faith. Fear imprisons, faith liberates. Fear paralyzes, faith empowers. Fear disheartens, faith encourages. Fear sickens, but faith heals. We all have to understand that there's a mechanism to what God is doing, and it can only be controlled and move out of the power of faith. When we think about faith, it's impossible to please Him without it. The Bible proclaims that, and we have to be diligent in our doing. We have to understand that it's something that we have to continue to do over and over and over again. The teachings of Paul was trying to get us to understand the importance of being content whether we have a little or we have a lot. You can only be content when you look at your life through the eyes of faith. Focus on what you have and not what you have to work with. Remember that faith can make you, but fear will try to break you. We have to understand without faith, it's impossible to please God. Never look back. Never look at what happened. Remember, we walk by faith and not by sight. Trust God with your whole heart and allow Him to direct you. Allow Him to teach you. Allow Him to show you what it is that He wants for your life. Don't allow past hurts and pains to depict where God wants to take you. Because only God knows what He has for you. And what God has for you is for you. But you have to walk by faith and not by sight. Trust God with your whole heart.
Grateful to Thee, 'cause You kept me in perfect peace, and it's more than I could ask for. You're faithful to me, even when I made mistakes. You've always kept me. I'm grateful to Thee, 'cause You kept me in perfect peace, and it's more than I could